putting together the pages for my holiday list and organization book. Or it could be a December daily. Stay tuned.
Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm here with my Christmas list journal. I'm going to be using the Miss Claus Hot Buy from Michaels, and I have chosen my pieces. Okay, so Chip has joined us. It's very cold here today. It's supposed to be freezing this morning, so he's inside. I have used a piece of the wallpaper, and that's going to be part of my cover. I pulled some children's writing paper. We're going to put this back down with the same type of papers. Okay, so from the paper pad, I have pulled, and I'm going to make 2 of these, one for me and one for the shop. So I have this one, The Girl with the Presents. This is going to be my center signature. I absolutely love that one. Then I have the presents. And she's exhausted. She's got her coffee in her. So this looks like me in the morning. I start out all gung-ho, and then I wake up. I go sit in my chair, do something, wake up. Okay, so this is going to end up being a pocket page. I absolutely love this plaid. It's going to be a pocket page. I have some guest book pages because I have a couple of Christmas parties that I want to make sure I have stuff for. I have this pretty little pink polka dot bag. I got this at Michael's. I have a couple of white doilies. I have the small ledger that I picked up at Staples. I have a couple of the green papers folded in half. I have a map page from an atlas, and it's folded. I have a ledger paper. This one's already folded. I'm going to do something with this. I wanted the full page for my Christmas list. Okay, so here again are those children's pages. It looks like I pulled out three of them. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but I pulled them out. I have a composition book taken apart. I have 4 pages, and then I have 2 pages, and those are going to be for list pages in the journal. Okay, so whether it be project list, Christmas list, it's list pages. Okay, so this is from the Heidi Swap, this paper pad, and I had picked them up when they were on, really, Chip, he's bored, you guys, when they were on clearance. So that is from that. Here's another Staples. This is from Dollar Tree. I have 3 of these with the paisley pink. I have 2 of them with the cute polka dots. These are close to my heart papers, and they're bright pink. I'm probably like bubble gum or something. I don't remember the name, but I have a checked, a stripe, and this one. And then I have 3 more pages from the composition book, and these will be for the flip-flops and to line any other pages. And then I have the cut apart. So we'll be cutting these all apart and having them for ephemera and to decorate the pages. Then these will be for ephemera and tags. Okay, so we've got the wreath, and I like those. I don't know. I might use those. I might save those and put it with the rest of the paper pad, because I did keep like the poinsettias and stuff, those pages, for the other journal. So those might happen. Those might not. Like I've got one for my book and one for the other book. And then I have this, it's a business card holder to put in, and I have one of these. It's from a photo album, a 3-ring binder photo album, and I'm going to use that in my journal as well. So that way it gives me a place to keep some other items. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to start with the easy stuff. First of all, the doilies are going to just get folded in half. So we'll start by folding them in half. Okay, folding them in half, folding them in half. Okay, the guest book, I actually have it so it will open, and then this is going to be an extra page that we'll put in. Okay, so this bag is going to be a pocket. Okay, a ledger paper. I like having the different sizes of paper, and I think it'll be fun to have this and use it since, you know, this is what my business is, and it's like trying to explain to people what I do is not super easy. So now here on this, I am going to want to be able to use this whole list here. So I am going to just cut this up into, if I do it now instead of after I've sewn it, it'll be, I think that'll make it easier. I think. Okay. So there we go. This one can be glued, or I can use that one also as a list. Might not be a bad idea. Okay, there's that. Let's see. How big are these? Is this a ruler? 10.5. They should be just fine folded in half. Okay, so we'll fold these in half. I think these are the books from Dollar Tree. But I like the colors, and that's why I grabbed it. I was like, oh, those colors will look good. That blue and the peachy pink. Oh, these ones, there's 2 on here, so I did grab 4. I'm going to go ahead and fold these 2 together. Okay, now these we're going to have to cut. And I can't get my other cutter because Midnight is laying on it. Crafting with the critters, I'm telling you. I love it. Okay, so we're going to go to 5.5 and cut this. I'll be able to use this for something else. And we're going to go to 8.5 is what most of my papers are. Okay, so that gives me 2 of the pages. And this must be the one with 4. And I'm okay with them all staying together. As it's like, if I go to something and I take notes, it's kind of going to be my take everywhere, like my purse journal for the 2 months of the holiday season. Okay. And I will also be putting a calendar in here for November and for December. Okay, so we have this. I'm going to take this off. I'll be able to use that somewhere. in the journal as ephemera. And then we're just going to fold this in half. It's going to have a lot of pages, you guys. But there's not going to be like pictures added to this or anything. It's just going to be a journal. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this at 8.5. That'll give me that piece over here. I'll fold this piece in half. I like my lines in the right orientation. Okay, so so now we have the pink paisley. We're going to do one this way. We're going to fold one up and have it be a pocket. Okay, so it'll be a pocket. And another full page. And then we have dots. Fold one. So, and if you don't have decorated papers, you can go ahead and decorate the outsides if you want to, or you can, you could stamp on them and get a decoration going around the outside if you wanted to. Or you could just use plain copy paper in these places. You can stencil and... Okay, now we have... Isn't this pretty? You know what? I might want that one to be... I want that one to be a pocket. I like it. I think it'll make a nice... Again, this is from close to my heart from several years ago, and it's from my mom's stash of her scrapbook stash. So it's in there. It's over there on the top of one of the piles. So I grabbed it because it's on the top of one of the piles. Okay, so this one we're going to go ahead and let it go in this direction. I don't know what color. I think it's bubblegum pink. I love this page right here. So all three of those are from close to my heart. Okay. So these are for flip-flops and that kind of stuff. So those are basically ephemera pages. Okay, so we have all those are ready. We're going to skip these because those are going to be our more ephemera pages. And then these are going to be tags. And yeah, those are ephemera. So we need to get to where do I have the pocket ones? Okay, here they are. Okay, so I have two that are going to be pockets, but we also have this, and we're going to fold. Okay, so we're going to fold this in, and we're going to come in on the inside of the fold so that when this lays down, you see it doesn't come into the gutter there. We're gonna be able to sew it here. Okay, so you're gonna put this together. Okay, so this one's gonna come in leaving plenty of room that when we sew this here, we're not going to grab that. And then we're going to have that. So that's going to give us a pocket. We're going to have the holes on the bottom because we'll go ahead and tie something off in the bottom. And that will keep things from falling out of our pocket. And then we have this one. And this one is, okay, so we're going to be able to use 3. And again, this is a business card holder that I have to fit into a regular 3-ring binder. Want to make sure that the perforated or closed edge is a little bit over, and we're going to come along and just cut that off. Okay, I'll save this because I can go ahead and use this also in the ephemera, possibly. Okay, and let's see how we're going to do this. I fold it. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be different. I'm going to fold it here. Okay. This little edge here. Folding it. Okay. And then I'm going to fold this in, kind of like we did on the other one. Or let's, okay, there's our things. Let's fold it this way. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. Here's our straight edge. Here's our folded edge. This is where the seam is going to be there we go. Okay, so we're going to even this up. And I'm going to fold it along here. And I'll be able to add either pictures or whatever into these slots. This will go into where we're going to bind the journal. And there we go. So there's those pieces. So next we have these cool pieces. Okay. And if this was to be towards the center, let's go ahead and we'll measure it. We're going to cut some off. I'm going to cut it from this side so that the piece that I cut off, if I go to 10.5, that's cutting off 1.5 inches. And that will make an actual tag. Okay, I can use the Hobby Lobby punch and punch out tags with that, or it could be a border. There's that. And then I'm going to measure, let's see, 8.5 would be 3.5, 8.5, yeah. So I'm just gonna mark it so that I've made a little mark there, and that's where I'll be folding that one. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. Actually, this one I'm gonna use on my inside cover, and so let's go ahead and measure. Almost forgot about the inside cover, you guys. Okay, so this is 12 inches by 9. Okay, so we'll cut 3 inches off of this. We'll put it right at 9. and that's going to give me stuff. This is going to be the inside of our... Okay, so these go over with our... Really, dog. He's so bored. Poor thing. Okay, so that's going to be inside our cover. Okay, so we're going to want to... Now, the next thing that we can do is look at our pictures and see if we want any of these to be a page. Okay? I'm thinking this one might be kind of... I was planning on putting that on the inside, but I'm not so sure. The inside pocket. This one goes over here. The thing about this one being a page is some of it's going to have to get cut off. Okay. But it could be a pocket. Okay. Well, we know we're not going to use this as a page, so I'm going to go ahead. We'll cut this down and have it ready. And I think this video is going to have to be in a couple of parts. Okay, so there's those. Okay, so that's one cut apart. Okay. I think they're going to just be cut apart, you guys. But let's make sure we line them up correctly. So there's that. Chip has actually become quite the outside dog. He's not real sure about kind of being stuck in the house. This is usually his time that he's out there talking to the other dogs. And so instead he's in here listening to me, and he keeps looking at me like, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? No, I'm not talking to you. Okay, so now if these were going to be, I think I'm going to cut those and give them that extra part. Okay, so I'm going to cut apart. I really like this with the little tree. Very cute. These would make really cute Christmas cards too. Chip, here. Okay. And some of these I may put aside and put them in with the rest of the paper pad, because I still have enough to make a couple more journals out of the rest of the paper pads. So some of those cut aparts may go in with those. Okay, so let's see. These stay with me. And these go into the other pile. Okay, so all of our ephemera can go over here with our ephemera. Okay, so now, then this is going to be, these 2 pages are also ephemera. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get these pages ready. And because sometimes I would get to do some creative folding here, but I'm more worried that it's like I could do a top tuck, fold this down, and it would be a top tuck on the other side, but I don't know if I need one, so I think we'll just go ahead and cut these at the 8.5. That gives us that to that side. I think we're going to have a little bit cut off of each side. And so I'm going to cut just like about 1/4 of an inch. Try not to cut any of the lights if I can. If they cut, it's okay. Like that one did. Okay, and then so that will be a page. And one for this one, and one for that one. Okay, this one will be on the inside, and oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, so we're going to 8.5. And then we are going to cut this piece off, so up until that white right there. So you still have the door. How big are we? We are at 11. We'll go ahead and cut off a little more since this is going to be in the center. And okay, so cut off that piece. That gives us our center of the signature. One for me, and one for you. Then we have the presents. And okay, I'm going to go ahead and again, on both of these, I'm going to line it up. And I'm going to cut off that sparkly gold off of both sides. And then I'm going to cut it off the top. Okay, so at 8.5. And that will give us a beautiful pocket for another page. And that beautiful page. One for me and one for you. And gonna do the same thing again, this time just going up to the pine and cutting that off. Up to the pine and cutting that off. And then going to 8.5. And again, we'll have another great pocket or something. Okay, so let's go ahead. Those are all of our pages are ready. So on this one, okay, so let's see. So this one is just going to get folded in half. This is our center. Oh, it's going to go this way though. I don't want to lose any of that. I love that. Love that. Okay, so that's our center. Okay, so, and then these are just going to go like so. I am going to sew the cover on this one. I haven't decided what's going to go on the cover yet, though. I like so many of these pages. Okay, so this is our inside of the cover. And you can put anything you want on the inside cover. I just thought that that was really going to be cute. Put that over there so that I know. And then this is going to have a pocket. If you want another strong pocket, you can use one of your other pieces. This is going to give us a really good, strong pocket. And of course, you could use your bone folder. Okay, so there's that. And then this one, I'm going to go ahead fold it so that it has like a full page. So like at go. I guess that's that. And then I'm going to fold her in. Okay, so that gives us another fancy fold. Okay, so let's go ahead and see about putting our little journal together. These are, those are pockets. Let's see, we have you're a pocket, you're a pocket, you're a pocket. You're a pocket. Okay, get an idea of what we got here. Okay, so that is our outside. Or our outside, our very middle, our outside. Boy, might be a little sleepy. Okay, so that's the one with two pages in it. Oh, let's make sure we're right side up, because that will drive me crazy. Okay. I think this one's bigger. It should go closer to that edge. Let's see. Let's put that pocket. Oh, makes me think of a candy store or something. I don't know. Okay, so this one seems really tall. Oh, you know what? That's for the other size. That's why. It's all good. Where's the... There it is. I'll use this one. Okay. That. I might be putting, like, oh, I think I should do this. Okay, so these two might be too big because of the creep to go there. See if you can go there. Four pages. Pocket. Let's go with the map in the pocket. And then those two. I think I'm going to put her on the front, or on the inside cover. I think. I like her. Okay, well, I'm going to put the guess close to the front because I can have more space. And we'll go like this and put it under wherever it is that it goes. Okay. Okay. A lot of pages, you guys. I like it. Pull that out. Okay, so if this was the cover, remember I still have to put in this is actually a lot of pages. So let's count them and see where we are. And this is the the inside signature. Okay, 1, got that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 25, little that. Okay, so it would make it 100 pages front and back. That's a lot. That's a lot of pages, but I like it. I can do all my planning in here. Again, like I said, I'll be adding calendar pages. I've got some list pages. Yeah, I think I like it. I think I like it. So let's go in and fold this down. And then we're going to go make the cover and come back and put this in. So if you're watching and enjoying this, please let me know. And like I said, we have 2 parties that we are planning that will be at our house at this time. So I'll make sure that I have the guest list, place for the menu, getting ready, all the stuff. I think it's going to be really cool. Okay, love this little book. Love that. I mean, and technically, because it's what it is, you could just do that as long as you reinforce the, I think, as long as I reinforce the inside of that. Okay. Should we put a doily here? Could fold it funny. I can pull out a different one. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add the doily there on the inside. So I'll be grabbing a different doily. Okay. So be back with the cover. We're gonna go ahead and I'll surprise you with what I add to the front. And we'll be putting this on the inside and choosing some kind of a pocket for the inside as well. So we're already at 46 minutes. So we'll go ahead and call this part 1. I hope you enjoyed part 1. And if you have this paper pad and a variety of papers, you can follow along. This could be a December daily as well. Like I said, though, I'm going to use this as my list pad and my organization for the holidays. Yeah, so what's your favorite page or paper so far? Oh my gosh, I love the pink paisley paper in here from Dollar Tree. I think it's going to be really fun. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an amazing day, and thanks for being here. Bye.